Hi teens, I'm Karen the librarian with the County Library's Riverton branch. Today my special guest is Sophie. Hi Sophie.
Hi.
Hi, so Sophie, how old are you?
I'm 12 years old.
You're 12. You're my first tween on this program and you're in middle school?
Yeah.
What are some of your favorite classes in school?
My favorite classes right now are math and science.
Math and science. Are you doing online learning?
Yeah.
How's that going for you?
It's going pretty well.
And are you staying structured? Do you have a schedule?
Yeah.
Yes, you're listening just like what Josh recommended a few weeks ago. Keep a schedule. So today we have this really fun at-home craft idea for everyone. They are tin can luminaries. And these are just made with tin cans, some nails, and a hammer. Very basic supplies. Something we thought everyone could have access to in their homes right now. And we are first going to start with a tin can. And what did we do with this, Sophie?
We took a hammer and a nail and we first did our design, then punctured holes.
So we drew the design, but before we did that, we cleaned out a tin can, just washed it, removed the label. We put some water in it and froze it overnight. Why did we freeze it, Sophie?
So when we were going to puncture the holes in the can wouldn't dent.
That's right. Without the water, you'll find that the tin can will dent quite a bit. So we just froze it overnight. And right now what we're going to do, we have a little design going, but Sophie's going to share some tips that we've learned along the way. What did we learn, Sophie?
First we learned that it's better if you have someone to help you out so you can hold the can steady.
Someone to help you out? That's what I'm here for. Okay, and second, I see that these are painted, but did we paint them first or after?
We painted them after because if you paint them first and you go to puncture the holes, the paint will chip.
Yes, the paint chips. So it's better to just start with a clean tin can, freeze some ice in it so it doesn't dent. And here's a nail, a hammer. What else did we learn, Sophie?
It's easier to get a grip on the can first. If you make a tiny hole with the hammer first, then you can go back and make the punctures bigger.
Okay, so here you go. Okay, let's see. Good, okay. Awesome. So we've started with these tiny indentations. Go ahead. Good job. Okay. Awesome job. So we're spilling water everywhere. But as you can see, it's easier, like Sophie said, if you start with a tiny indentation and then you work to make it a bigger puncture. Also, Sophie, what happens to the water when it freezes?
It expands.
It expands, and so you'll find that it bulges on the bottom. We just hammered it back in. This is something that I think is super cool. I like that you made an S. Is this something you would keep in your room?
Yes, I think it's a pretty cool thing to do, especially with what we're working with at home.
So I think you're right. These are materials that hopefully you have at home. Tin can, hammer, nail, and what else did we do?
We painted the cans.
We painted them. So hopefully everyone can make tin can luminaries and send us pictures and show us what designs you made. Also for our teens, we want to remind you to download the SafeUT app. If you're feeling sad or depressed during this time, if you feel isolated, there are licensed clinicians on staff 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can text them or phone call them and they will get right back to you. You'll have someone to talk to if you're having a hard time. We miss you guys. We really, really hope you're doing well, staying safe. And remember, we like you just the way you are. We can't wait to see you again at the library. We'll talk to you guys soon.
Bye.
Bye.